Hi, you guys. This is Miss Morales. We are going to talk about the ring today. Do you remember before we left school, we were reading this book and you were doing this packet? So I don't think you remember everything that happened in the book. So I am going to review the book right now. I am going to talk about chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And hopefully you will remember a little bit about the book so that I can read more chapters to you while we're at home. I hope that you guys are doing well. It's kind of boring to stay at home. I hope that you like the e-learning that we have planned for you. Okay, let's get started. Chapter 1 of The Ring. Do you remember? There is a narrator who is a little boy at the beginning of the book, and he visits his uncle Miguel at the beach. His uncle has a cafe, a little coffee shop, and the narrator is a boy. He is 12 years old, and he visits his uncle at the beach. He's walking on the sand with his brother, and he meets Raphael. Raphael is mad. In this book, mad means crazy. Raphael is poor and he doesn't make sense when he talks. He shows the boy this necklace. Do you see this? The necklace. He has a necklace with a ring. See the ring? The ring is gold and it's on a fishing line. It has a little fish on the ring. And Raphael tells the narrator, "She gave me the golden fish. She gave it back to me." And he laughs and laughs. Ha 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 ha. This is laugh. She gave me the ring and I still have it. So he has a ring on fishing line on his neck. And he says, "She gave it to me." So then 12 years later, the narrator comes back to visit the village on the beach. And now he's a doctor. He's a grown-up, see? He's 24. He comes to the beach and he meets Raphael again. Raphael. He wants to find out what happened to Raphael a long time ago. He wants to help Raphael. So he decides to talk to all the people in the village. That's chapter 1. Chapter 2, we find out that when Raphael, the crazy guy, when he was a little boy, his dad was killed by a shark. This is a shark here. His dad's name was Manuel. His mom is Clara. And one time he was on a fishing boat, pescando con su papi, and the net, la red, got trapped under the boat. So his dad, Manuel, dove in the water to see what was wrong with the net. And a shark came and bit his leg. This is a shark. Bit his leg, and the men pulled Manuel into the boat, and he was bleeding everywhere. And Raphael saw his dad, and his dad died because of the shark. So Raphael never liked sharks. He hated sharks. When Raphael was older, we learn that he went on his boat. Here he is on his boat. And he would bring a piece of dead animal and put it in the water, like a dead dog or a dead cat or a stomach of a cow. He would put it in the water, and the sharks would come because they smelled blood, olían la sangre, and they would come and eat. And Raphael would kill the sharks because he hates sharks. So he would be killing the sharks, and more sharks would come and he would kill them, and more sharks and he would kill them. So this is a picture of lots of sharks. He would kill as many sharks as he could because he really didn't like sharks. Okay, chapter 3. We learn about Rodrigo. He is a shopkeeper. That means he has a little store. His daughter is Anita. So Rodrigo is Anita's dad. Anita is beautiful. She's clever. That means she's smart. She reads and she tells stories. There is no school in their village, but she likes to read to all the little kids. Rodrigo is very strict. He doesn't want Anita to get married to Raphael, because Raphael has no money. He is a poor fisherman. So he is watching Anita, and he doesn't want her to go by Raphael. Okay, chapter 4. A new character comes to the story. His name is Carlos, but we call him the soldier, el soldado, right? The soldier was very interesting. He tells lots of stories, and everybody wants to listen to him because he is so interesting. He fought in Cuba and Africa. He had a boat with an engine. Do you see this? El motor. He had money. The other fishermen didn't have an engine. They just had a regular boat. He started to like Anita. He saw Anita and he loved her. One day, Anita disappeared. Her bed was empty, and people think maybe she went with Carlos because Carlos never came back when she disappeared. Okay, that's chapter 4. Now, chapter 5. This is the last one that we read. We know that Raphael wants to marry Anita. Quiere casarse with Anita because he's in love. But Rodrigo says, no, you cannot marry Anita. She will marry a rich man, someone with money. And Raphael is very sad. So he leaves the village and he works very hard. He loads and unloads ships. That means he carries boxes. Carga y descarga los barcos. He's carrying. He works very hard and he saves money and he buys a ring. See the ring. He buys a ring for Anita. And he goes back to the village and he says, oh, Rodrigo, please, can I marry Anita? And Rodrigo says, no. He says no because Raphael is still a poor fisherman. So Raphael is very sad. That is what we read so far. I want you to go to Google Classroom and take the quiz about chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I want to see what you can remember about this book. And later, I am going to read chapter 6 for you. And I'm going to take pictures of the pages so you can read along with me, so we can keep practicing. Okay? I hope that this helped you remember our book, and I will talk to you soon. Okay? Bye.